Now, welcome back to Mass Effect Trilogy, Mass Effect 3, quite beginning, and in Citadel, and there'll be quite many of these kind of little side missions around here because, well, Miranda's here.
Commander Shepard, it's been far too long. We live in interesting times.
A little too interesting.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
Countless people lost their lives within minutes. The Reapers are everything we feared.
They should have listened to you a long time ago. I'm sorry, Shepard.
What about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
Not surprising. Shepard? There's something I wanted to mention.
What is it?
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while. I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
We did. It's probably nothing, but... I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
What do you need from me?
I appreciate the offer, Shepard, but you have your hands full. If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
Okay. I understand.
I have to figure this out.
You will. I've got to get back to it.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
No promises.
Yeah, that's surprisingly, you could say, deep, or how you want to call it, scene. But she's not that much of a ice cold bitch as she basically used to, although she is a romance opera in Mass Effect 2. But I never really basically liked the character so much.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please
But let's just go pay now a visit to the embassies. Because there's plenty of these kind of lots of interaction side missions going on, which I don't necessarily show them all, because, well, they don't all go like that. But there's some sort of Volus diplomat to have a chat with.
I think I recovered the obelisk you mentioned from the Shrike Abyssal. It's waiting in Bay D-24.
Really? Thank you, Earth Clan. Were your people involved?
Oh yeah, basically just a minor fetch quest, which means that you don't even need to do anything. You get stuff done and all that kind of nonsense. But there's also some other interesting event going around here, because there's this lanky-looking Salarian here.
Commander Shepard, John Dumbao, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians, and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I believe it came from a thief named Kasumi Goto. I've been after her for years.
Kasumi? You're hunting a thief?
A master thief. Her intelligence and skill are almost Solarian.
I'm sure she'd appreciate praise from the Spectre who's chasing her down.
I only need her data. I admire her personally, and since she sent me this, I assume her feelings are mutual.
What do you need me to do?
The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting.
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late.
Yeah. A Salarian Spectre.
So, remember when you helped me get KG's grey box from Donovan Hawk? The one with information that could start a war?
I thought we destroyed that information to keep you safe.
There were enough clues left for me to piece things together when I got curious. It was big enough to leak it to Bao. If you don't mind me tagging along cloaked, maybe I can help you dig up some dirt on the Hanar.
I'd appreciate it.
Oh yeah, Kasumi is here. And let's just take a big look. Spectre offices and terminals. There might be something around here. Well, there's a requisitions place, meaning the gun store that I can buy one of the really best guns. Oh yeah, the biggest, real big gun, Black Widow. Because this gun has a real big power, so I'm gonna buy it. Yeah, first of the Spectre guns box. But let's just see. Hanar Embassy Trash, Spectre low access codes, privacy settings, track. Yeah, Spectres can basically privacy settings. Yeah, Spectres have quite much of inner financial. Alright, so there's all kinds of mission. So yeah. Oh, okay, some old crew, or they can be released. One, they can be also, and enable this.
Shepard, I'm checking security reports. Can you track the transfers coming from the Hanar embassy?
On it.
Bao's got a good plan. Hanar are predictable. Anything suspicious in their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
So you approve of Bao?
Absolutely. He's a good Spectre. The galaxy needs more like him.
And the fact that he's trying to arrest you?
Well, nobody's perfect.
Oh, that's kind of cute. Basically, a villain has respect towards the opponent, seeing that it's fair game that he's hunting me down. So there's nothing personal in it. It's just fair part of the business. So, but it ain't in the Udina's office either. So it would have to be at the embassy offices as well. And Hanar, just big polite.
The Alliance military has abandoned the Hades grounds due to incoming Reaper forces.
So where might it be?
Fierce fighting continues as the Reapers occupy most of Dana. It appears the Turian forces may lose their planet.
Embassy offices. Where's the terminal? Yeah, there are these kind of. It sometimes goes to this kind of little messiness around here. Oh yeah, this was the Spectre office. Yes, the Udina's office I can't go to tinker with the phone. I just paid him a little visit. And it's a real kind of shame that this game's multiplayer is not along. Of course it because, well, sheer amount of firepower and gameplay fun this game has. Well, it would have most likely been impractical to make all the... Make all this basically just...
Fierce fighting continues as
So where might be the...
it appears that Turian forces may lose their plan.
Oh, there's the terminal, yeah. Bit mistake.
Bow, I have some possible hits. Got some strange money transfers on Boulogne, and Alun is sending a lot of data.
Balloon's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Alun. I'll pull his bio.
I'll check Olun's personal records and pull his recent messages.
Can I just note how odd it is for a Hanar to have a mistress?
You know, if Bow catches up with you, I can grant you immunity.
What, if I join up? Last time I did that, you wrote me into a suicide mission.
I didn't say you had to join up.
You were working your way around to it.
Oh yeah, that was kind of Hanar and mistress. I would assume she's that mistress would be either. Well, I might assume it might be the Asari because there are markets for Hanar Asari porn mentioned at Mass Effect 2.
But what I need is... I can't...
But where might be this other encounter?
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
It's not in Normandy. I'm quite certain that it would be in Presidium's Commons.
Now
But
arriving
let's
at
just check the
City
map.
Commons.
They might be at the apartments around here.
Things weren't great even before he deployed, and if I pretend
And I do say that the
financial VIs to military gear,
it's quite flashy looking place as it was.
Is under attack, although the Asari colony is across the galaxy.
So it's a bit of a, you could say, a hunt chase down, or however you want to call it. Bit of annoying little thing. Well, I have to go search for it. I wonder, does Udina know anything about Hanar diplomats, counselor?
The council. You saved their lives. And for what? Apologies that boil down to maybe later. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity has created some goodwill in the galaxy. Now we cash in our chips. I will get what funding I can, what materials I can, and spread the message. Help the humans, help yourselves. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
Well, he seems to be having some sort of common sensible
I'll be
plan.
here.
Even though he is quite of an asshole, that is something of a real, you could say, rational action from him. Oh, there's a Citadel and it has a big bank, Presidium Bank, and it has a Barlawan.
Commander Shepard. It's been some time. Barlawan, in case you've forgotten. Financial advisor.
An agent
And
of
an
Shadow
acquaintance
Broker.
of Admiral Anderson. I admire the courage it took for him to stay and fight on your home world.
You used to be an agent for the Shadow Broker.
I still am. The broker has been exceedingly busy lately. A team of his guards have become stranded in a Reaper-controlled territory. Rescue the guards, and they're yours. The Shadow Broker fully supports your efforts against the Reapers.
Are you passing on the location of these mercs for free?
Their leader's offering a handsome commission for their rescue. Everyone wins, Commander. Come see me once you've completed the extraction. I'll be in my office a while longer. The galactic market is in considerable flux.
Oh yeah. And he must most likely be in a state of, well, he would be in a state of shock knowing that the Shadow Broker is right in a walking distance away. And does this lead to some interesting locations? No, it doesn't. Citadel being in a state of war means there's another survivor of death mission around here. Thane Krios.
Commander Shepard. When I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend, Caden. He got hurt protecting me.
The human biotic in intensive care. I saw the marks of an implant.
Yeah.
We have spoken. He seems an honorable sort. Your enemies may try to finish him off here. I will look out for him.
I appreciate it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. Keprel syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times. The oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
Yeah, it's unpleasant.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. 9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities. No fears. It is a good end to a life.
Yes, he's close to his death,
Back
so
in
he
the
thinks
Normandy
about
on
it
an
a lot.
important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side. And I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
He appears to be, in a sense, appears to be a very good man who has made into very evil profession. Oh, there's this suspicious-looking terminal. Let's run a bypass.
Olune's doing some heavy lobbying for the Hanar to support the war effort.
So he's clearly not indoctrinated. Who's opposing him?
An unnamed Hanar.
It all comes down to the war, and you trying to pull everyone into it.
Would you rather the Reapers win?
No. And I owe you for getting KG's grey box back from Hawk. But I can't do another collector base, Shep. The Reapers aren't people. I can't infiltrate a Reaper party and steal a big I win bomb.
So there's something else going around in here as well about weirdness going on. Let's just check out the map. Doesn't seem to hold anything unusual. Except there might be another terminal at the further here.
Yes, we can. Tell your friends to move their ship out of the docking bay.
Sure you can't squeeze in a few more people, officer?
And who the heck are you? Oh, Commander Shepard. If that's what you think, I'll find them somewhere.
So my family can die.
Yeah, situation at Citadel is getting very tense. They've added this kind of cluttered refugee camp feeling and all border which I feel it's a real good, especially during the moment when this goes make. So and there's a Batarian here.
I recovered your pillars of strength from the kite's nest. They're yours, waiting in Bay D24.
Thank you. Right now, my people need any reminder of the faith they can get.
So, few Batarian survivors left. And they don't seem to be, you could say, any worse people in these conditions than anyone else either. So there's a real nice basing showing about sympathy, even though they still sound scary, have that deep, raspy, deep voice. They don't sound anything worse, and they do have some sort of religion, and they are religious, or better say they do have religious ideas they follow. And there's something else.
I've got a list of new Hanar arrivals, Bao. Forwarding it to you.
Damn. These are all face names. The Hanar names from the Alliance raid are soul names. And Hanar's soul names are private. There's no public record. Can you get back to their personal communications?
On it. Maybe we'll find it.
So how's the rest of the gang? Met up with anybody else?
Garrus is helping out on the Normandy.
He never could pass up a good fight. What about Jacob?
Haven't heard from him.
See, Jacob could have gotten me back onto the Normandy.
Oh yeah.
I'm touched.
Oh yeah. That's because Jacob was quite bloody boring character. But Kasumi likes to ogle, even though I don't specifically like her face paint that much. But it's walking back to the terminal and see what's going on. Avoiding all these big conversations and all that. Just hurry in. And I'm quite certain that the reception of Batarian refugees is not particularly friendly at this moment.
Bao, here's the correspondence. If there's any mention of soul names.
I've got it. A recent arrival. Zemandis. Soul name regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair. He was with the Alliance team that massacred the Batarians. He's been on special research assignment ever since.
So he got his tentacles on some Reaper tech.
Looks that way. I'm sending you the nav point for his office. I'll meet you there.
So, it's time to have a chat with a Hanar diplomat. Most likely not that friendly one either. Only way this would be better looking at the VI would be that if real Shepard would be matching the colors. So let's have a chat with the advertisement version.
Good to meet you. I'm Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy.
Thank you. Still at the embassy. And it's the Spectre.
Zemandis?
Or should I say, regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair?
It seems this one has been apprehended, but confinement is irrelevant. The work of the Enkindlers cannot be stopped.
Why are you trying to help the Reapers?
We obtained information regarding the Enkindlers from classified sources.
The Enkindlers? You mean the Protheans?
Yes. As you are aware, Commander Shepard, the Protheans eventually became the Collectors, and the Collectors served the Reapers.
You have got to be kidding me.
Therefore, as a faithful servant of the Enkindlers, we too must serve the Reapers.
You big, stupid jellyfish.
You know, I support religious freedom for all species, but that's just crazy.
Your skepticism does not matter. When the Enkindlers uplift us as their chosen sapients, the galaxy will bear witness.
Yep. I think that best option would be, there should be a renegade option of pick up a gun and blow the head off.
You're insane, and we can't allow you to endanger your planet. We're taking you into custody.
Your belief in your victory is mistaken. Our planetary defense network is largely automated. It can be disabled with a single virus. Which I have just uploaded.
Damn it. Wait. A virus would be detected unless sent on low-priority channels, which have a time lag. I may be able to block the upload.
You may be delayed.
Help him! I'll handle this! Got it. Upload's disabled. Looks like we're in the... Wait. He's got some kind of failsafe. Get down!
She was here the entire time.
She was an old friend.
I intended to arrest her.
She helped me take down the collectors. And she just gave her life to save the Hanar homeworld.
Point taken. It was an honor to work with you, Shepard. When the time comes, I'll be there to return the favor. With a few friends.
Blunt, matter of fact, and honorable. Perfect. Spectre.
You can come out now.
How'd you know?
Lucky guess.
There's no way you're recruiting me to fight in a galactic war.
The Crucible Project needs technical experts.
I'm not a scientist.
No, but you're the best thief in the galaxy, and you can hack unfamiliar technology better than anyone. They could use your help. And think of it. All that expensive tech just lying around. It's not like they're gonna check your pockets at the end of the project.
You say the nicest things. All right. I'm in. And Shep. Nice working with you again.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Well, it would have been nice to see Hannah being blown to splat, but plenty of more recruits assembled, and there's still way more little stuff around here. Citadel has a bar called Purgatory. It's quite flashy, blinky lights, loud techno, treated techno music, and...
So you admit you and your thugs are here illegally?
Yes, and it only took CSEC 3 weeks to figure it out.
I don't care who you are. You're required to go through processing like all other refugees. Come with me.
I don't think so. Shirk, get me the Asari consular.
Yeah, the over bitch of Omega.
Greetings, Arya. Is there something you need?
I'm being asked to submit to immigration processing.
Of course you are. Done. What else can I do for you?
Nothing. Thank you.
My pleasure.
I think we're done here. Enjoy the show, Shepard?
Yeah,
I guess there's one rule on the Citadel, huh?
I guess so. I hate this place. So sickeningly uptight.
Then why are you here?
Cerberus stole Omega from me. The elusive man is now squarely at the top of my shit list.
How did Cerberus defeat you?
Deceit, distraction, and a big fucking army. They lured me away from Omega and ambushed me. I escaped, but Cerberus had already laid siege. By the time I could launch an assault, they were too entrenched.
At least you escaped to fight another day.
And that day is coming. I'll take Omega back, but I'll get to that. You're here because I have a proposition.
I'm listening.
The way I see it, if you don't defeat the Reapers, we're all dead. Won't matter where I'm sitting. It's in my interest to help you.
What are you offering, Arya?
On Omega, I kept the Blood Pack, Blue Suns, and Eclipse in check. Now they're running amok. Nobody wants that. Unite them under my rule, and you'll have a powerful and ruthless force for your war. I've laid the groundwork with all 3 groups. I just need you to close the deals.
If they'll fight Reapers, I'll take them.
Now that's a bottom line I can respect. Meet with Gnarl, my agent who's dealing with the Blood Pack. The Blue Suns leader is incognito here on the Citadel. He'll be expecting you. And I already have a deal with Jonas Sidaris, the Eclipse leader. You just have to get your friend, Commander Bailey, to let her out of jail.
You obviously don't know Bailey very well.
Bailey respects you. Lean on him. I think a united force of professional mercs is worth it. Don't you? It's always a pleasure, Shepard. Let me know if you want to talk later.
Yep, the over bitch of Omega has not softened a bit. Actually, she's gotten even meaner. But she gave a hint that she wants to get the 3 mercenary groups, which all plan to tackle her, to serve her. So I guess it's time to start looking for them, maybe. Now at the...
Shepard, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Here to talk about you releasing Jonas Sidaris.
Damn, you too? Somebody got the council to order her release. I'm delaying as best I can. What's your stake in this?
It's classified.
That's a fancy way of saying mind your own business. Look, there's no way I'm letting that psychopath out. The woman's unstable and a clear public threat.
What makes you think she's crazy?
She was a ruthless sadist before she got caught. Her imprisonment has cracked the shell off the nut.
Maybe freedom will improve her.
She rages day and night, Shepard, calling for the deaths of all Eclipse enemies. No, freedom will only give her the chance to kill.
I'd like access to her to judge for myself.
Sure thing. I'm sure you'll agree. Then maybe the council will listen to you and rescind the order. Go to the C-Sec outpost and my assistant will connect to Sidaris' cell from there. Then call me back.
So it's a bit more complicated to actually get to her. Because it ain't here. Now, there's Gnarl.
Quick, hands behind your back. We'll be here any minute.
What the hell are you talking about?
Crete, Bloodpack's leader. Arya brings him the great Commander Shepard. Crete pledges the gang to her. We're just luring him into the open so we can take him out.
Not the best start to our friendship, Gnarl.
He's coming. Put your hands behind your back and try to look like I beat you up or something.
Oh, so...
If this goes wrong, it's your ass.
Quiet.
Arya to look even more powerful than Crete thought. Her instructions on boarding Citadel undetected were one thing. Now this. Commander Shepard, want you to know, your head will be hood ornament on my personal shuttle.
Keep your distance, Crete. So, do you agree to Arya's terms?
Most definitely. Arya can use Bloodpack as she sees fit.
Wasn't talking to you, Crete. Grill?
What? You have my word. Now open fire!
Not him. Grill's next in line to take over. Arya's deal is with him.
Yes. I'm Arya's mole, Shepard. You've scratched my back. Now I'll scratch yours.
Word of advice. Don't double-cross Arya.
I may be ambitious, but I'm not crazy.
Uh-huh. Good work, Gnarl. Thanks for the gun.
Anytime, Shepard. Grill and I will let Arya know the light is green.
Well, that was kind of simple and interesting detail. Mark Meir also voices Vorcha. Yeah, he just had a chat with himself. But that went nicely. So, Sidaris. There's the assistant.
I've connected with Jonas Sidaris in her cell, Commander. You can speak with her via that console.
Thanks. We'll need some privacy.
Of course. When you're done, you can also contact Commander Bailey from that terminal.
Who's that spying on me now? Ah, I see. Good. Arya's indentured servant has finally come to deliver me to freedom.
I want to talk with you before I secure your release.
Bullshit. You have no choice. And when I get out, heads will roll. Oh, yes. You've killed a lot of my people. Don't think I've
be smart to bury the threat, Sidaris.
I'll toss them into the caskets with my victims. I love holding all the cards. Even in here, you must deal with me. I have all the power.
Is that right?
Yes, Sane, my second in command, is a weak-willed toady. If he had balls, he'd leave me to rot and take control himself. But he won't defy me. He knows better. Now get me out of here, Shepard. Tell Bailey to release me.
Bailey, I've seen Sidaris.
So she's crazy, right? It would be ridiculous to let her out.
Oh, let's hope that she's as crazy, not stupid enough to she's crazy enough to fear Arya.
Defying this order is violating the law. You have to let her out.
All right, Shepard. But whatever terror she inflicts out there is on your head. I'll release her today. Sure hope you don't come to regret this.
Alright. And what else? Did I already manage to pull off the moves? Let's check the journal. Oh yeah, and they are in the refugee camp, the Blue Suns.
What's your name, dear?
Sarah?
Sarah, have you ever heard of Elkos Combine?
Sure. Don't they make, everything?
Root Elkos. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, and that sanctuary, Mr. Elkos, is not particularly wrong. It stinks. There's something rotten in. There's something strange in that.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
But here's the. Then it's the refugee camp. It's loads, all that. Well, blood pack.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24, emergency civilian housing.
And where might it be? Well, he's most likely at the where the Turians are. Yeah, there's plenty of people around here. This place is cluttered. And that guy's there.
Wow. Arya wasn't kidding. The great Commander Shepard on a leash.
I'm here for my own reasons, Vosk.
Oh, sure you are. Anyway, tell her I'm impressed, but to do business, I still need my little problem taken care of.
Which is?
A Turian general named Oraka has it out for the Blue Suns. He's raising a stink over our activity in this sector. I'll commit my gang to Arya as soon as Oraka's dead.
There must be more to Oraka's complaint.
We're just making little raids along trading routes. With Arya's blessing, I might add. Oraka's just some military fossil who came out of retirement to relive the glory days and justify his existence. Losing him won't affect your war in the least, but gaining the Blue Suns, well, you know our work.
You seriously think I'll assassinate a Turian general?
Arya seems to think so. Or else, why would she send you? She knew the price. The two of you work it out. Oh, and, tell Arya I still expect her blue ass in bed with me.
You know, I don't think he knows, but Arya
What is it, Shepard?
You
likes girls.
This?
Can you be more specific?
Darner Vosk expects me to kill General Oraka.
Who cares what Vosk wants? What he needs is for Oraka to stop disrupting his operations. I figured you'd talk to Oraka, see if you can get him to lay off. And if he won't listen to reason, call me, and I'll take care of it.
I don't see the distinction.
The distinction is that I'm giving you the chance to save his
Right. Why didn't you just tell me this yourself?
Vosk needed to see you, needed to realize who he's dealing with. Plus, if I have to suffer that scumbag staring at my tits one more time, I might have to kill him.
Yeah, he mentioned...
That I'm going to sleep with him? We all have our delusions.
Seeing what kind of how nasty Arya can be, it would be most likely something like he was getting biotically lifted, then being strapped with some sort of ultra high chains, and then Arya would be making him her bitch, who whines real high pitched whinings, and then and wears a nice looking dress and bends over whenever Arya wants to please herself. Or get someone else to please him or herself as well at her bitch. So yeah, I don't... he's quite stupid. Well, let's just try to settle this matter as well. Ah, well, he's enjoying a beautiful view. So let's have a chat.
Commander Shepard.
General Araka. I think we met in Korra's den. You were pretty miserable, if I recall.
Yes. Neck deep in drink just before I retired. I'm clean now, reinstated.
I hear you're taking on the Blue Suns.
I need to do my part for the Citadel, Commander. The Blue Suns are raiding CSEC weapons shipments. I'm putting a stop to that. Those mercs are seriously jeopardizing the Citadel's ability to defend itself if the war comes here. When the war comes here.
There are other ways to secure weapons, General.
You don't think I've tried? There's a black market dealer on Citadel right now, but he won't sell his top-line arms. The Reapers are destroying everything in their path, and I can't stop them. But I can stop the Blue Suns.
So he's got a problem as well.
Let me see what I can do for you.
I'd appreciate your help, and I'll have a plan of action ready if things fall through. We've got to keep Jake in daycare.
So yeah, more problems. So an arms deal, Salarian.
Look, Commander, I don't want any trouble. I'm authorized to sell here, and all my arms are legal, see?
These are lightweight weapons. Where's your top-end inventory?
Shit, you slumming for CSEC too? I already got harassed by the old Turian with the bad attitude. Yeah, I got much better stuff, but it's off the market. Galaxy's going belly up. Credit won't mean anything once the Reapers are through.
So what exactly are you saying?
Whatever happens, I figure there'll be survivors, but it'll be chaos. I'm betting things will run on a barter system. So I'm getting a jump. My best stock only trades for hard goods and artifacts with real value.
So, what gets me access to your top shelf?
Heh, Turian just waved credits in my face and spat on it. Nice to see you have flexibility. If you find any rare pieces when you're out saving the galaxy, bring them back. Then I'm happy to share my top stock with CSEC, no problem. Outside of that, I gotta stick to my guns. Credits don't talk with me, Commander. CSEC wants my top of the line. You gotta come through with a couple of artifacts.
So that guy wants all kinds of fancy gear as well. But let's just try to have a chat with the general. Can he provide any of that stuff? Was he around here? Oh yeah, he's around here somewhere.
Commander, unless you can find a new source of weapons for CSEC, I'm putting together a task force to stop the Blue Suns myself.
I'll get you your weapons, General.
I appreciate the effort, but I've spent too much time.
Ah, damn it, it's a goddamn mess. Ah, I have some artifacts.
Here, I've got some pieces for you.
Done deal, Commander. Check in with General Araka. You'll see I'm making CSEC very happy.
Alright, I got that guy somehow happy. So let's just go and have a talk with Araka. Maybe he gets a bit happier, and maybe I can call him off.
Commander Shepard, I was just contacted by a black market dealer who's donating high-end weapons to CSEC. He wanted you to know. Sounds like you came through.
And the Blue Suns can go about their business.
Now we'll be focusing on Citadel defense. It won't bring Palaven back, but it's something. Thank you, Commander.
And it looks like I might be able to, let's go have a chat with Arya then. Or maybe not, maybe this is just, maybe not. Oh, actually this might be just the end of the episode. So I might be seeing you later. See ya, or maybe